Hey everybody, I wanted to make a short video to talk about the midterm. So really the annotated bibliography has been an assignment in the class for many years, but this semester I decided to give you kind of a week off from any new content and call it a midterm, so that way you don't have to focus on anything else. Now, because of my hiccup with the folder for the comprehension assignment, I am extending that due date till the 17th. So you can get the comprehension assignment done, then work on the midterm, because it's also due on the 17th, or you can work on them both at the same time, or you can do the midterm and then work on the comprehension assignment. It's up to you. If you have a lot going on and that's not going to work for your schedule, you just need to email me. We need to chat and figure out something that'll work. I'm very understanding with everything in the life we're all living right now and all the other obligations that we have. And some of you have mentioned, hey, Dr. Rippard, taking all my classes online has like quadrupled my amount of work. And so I really understand that. In this class, we didn't add any new assignments. In fact, I took some out. But I think in a lot of ways, many teachers are trying to make up for that missed class time, and you might just have more discussion boards and things during the week. So I understand all of that, and I understand your perspective and their perspective, and I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. So stay in contact with me. Let me know how you're progressing. Try to get those due dates, but if there's really a reason why you need more time, talk to me, and I am willing to come up with something that'll work for you. Okay? It's this time this semester where we're all really tired and we're all overwhelmed, right? So let's talk about the midterm. So an annotated bibliography is simply a review of research articles. I've already given you all of the research articles. You have to choose 3. Any 3 in that folder that I've given you that you like. An annotation is usually 2 paragraphs. I've gone through right here in the middle of the page, and given you what I'm looking for. The first paragraph is just a summary. So you read the whole article and what's a good 1,000 level, high up overview of the article you read. Pretend like your friend came in and was like, hey, I didn't read that article. Tell me about it real quick for the quiz. The second paragraph is where you really get into critiquing, and I've given you questions, and you could just answer these questions if you want to. Write a sentence for each, and then you've got a full paragraph. The rubric is per entry, so you can see here there's 3, 6, 9 points spread out between the summary, critique, and the formatting, right? The APA correct formatting of your citation. And that's times 3 because you have 3 articles, so 27 points total. Let's go into Blackboard and look at the folder. So that's the assignment sheet I just went over with you. Here are all the articles. There are some really good historical ones, like that have been around for 20 years. And then there's some definitely more recent ones. And I would choose 3 that interest you. So if you're thinking that you really want to work with ESL or inclusive learners, maybe you should look at some of these articles that are meant for students who don't speak English as their first language or may have a specific learning disability. There are some in here that have to do with specifically junior high school and middle school. So if I was you, I might just pick 3 that interest me the most and read those. Occasionally, a student will say, I want to go into the databases and I want to find a disciplinary literacy article on like physical education. I want to find one that's really specific for my area. I'm okay with that if you have the time. Just send me the article to approve before you use it. Because sometimes those articles sound really great and then I read it and I'm like, this is not research. Like it's all theory driven and it's not going to help you with critiquing. So keep that in mind. And then there's a link here for you to submit it. You should type up your annotations and their paragraphs in a Word document, and you should submit that here in Blackboard so that I can grade it. If you have any questions about the midterm, or like I said, if you want to go out and find your own articles in the databases, just make sure you run them by me first. Okay, don't do any work, any annotating until I've approved the article. The ones here in the folder are all approved and good to use. So keep that in mind. If you're running short on time, go with the ones I've given you and save yourself that time of going and finding your own. I can't wait to see them. I'm sure they're going to be great. And if you have questions, as always, email.